before we head inside this...
Brilliance has quite the reputation. Even Waterdeepian academics refer to their works from time to time.
They talk a great deal, but do very little. Which may be for the best.
Whoa.
I take it you're not inclined to study the wonders of the Underdark?
Its inhabitants and cultures, maybe. Its fungi and cave slime. No, thank you.
See, Shadowheart also dislikes mushrooms. Yeah, what will be interesting is to give you a small alternative universe, kind of spoiler, is if you actually bring the Githyanki Act to, how's she called? Lady Esther, the Society of Brilliance person, or a contractor for them basically, yeah, everyone is going to die here. If you want to know more about that, you can either try it out yourself or watch my first Let's Play. But yeah, I'm really curious to see actually all the people here. Anyway, I'd say we go first into this house here, because it's going to be brilliant. We just reposition our markers accordingly. We still need to go into the Blushing Mermaid Tavern. But I would say we are making good progress today. So, let's talk to those guys here first.
This city has been in a downward spiral for too long. Only the soft-hearted and the street vermin dare to deny it.
Wow. Charming.
Bloody ridiculous. Some folk must live a charmed life if a child playing in the street's their greatest worry.
What?
Belching smoke and metal screeches. The mouth can publish all the fluff pieces it wants about those steel watchers. I think they're a menace.
They are. Stick to that opinion.
I won't do it again. I swear.
Hey there, Fig.
Stand on your liver!
It is stand and deliver, little fig. Though I think I like yours better. You bellow like a true berserker.
Of course he does.
The commander said I only had to keep out bad ones. So you can pass.
Wait, little girl. How do you know Minsc?
I'm not a little girl. I'm a warrior.
Even I could have told you. This was a silly thing to say.
Now pass.
I like that Minsc is self-aware enough to be like, even I.
Oi! Stop a moment.
Ah.
Commander, you're in trouble.
I love it.
Stone cold sober. Heard it from Mother Aramina herself.
Yep.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home.
This whole scene is going to be absolutely amazing. And I never had that with Minsc and Tau. And Levena casts a glance at Minsc.
Some battles, even Boo is not brave enough to fight.
Ryan.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained? In all this time she's been away? 7.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm so tempted to go for option 3. Met gorgeous hero out in Shadowlands. Is Shadowlands one word or two?
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult, which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed?
Do it! I did, Blue, I did! But oh boy, that's really not a warm welcome here. Not in this lifetime.
See, Mother? A little positivity.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old! She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Oh boy. Yeah, Jaheira, maybe not the best not to tell your family anything at all. Jaheira's family is great. They really are. But I can also really understand their anger and frustration.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong.
Something over there.
Oh. Pin slot. Yeah, but we don't have anything for the pin slot so far. We don't have the pin.
I take no responsibility for your plants. You know I'm more of a mushroom man.
You've let my study turn into a thicket. Is this what I am hearing?
I tended to it. I just let it thrive in its own independence. You know, same way you raised us.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy. What happened?
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
I mean, that sounds right somehow. So, you're all Jaheira's wards?
Wards, family, lifelong irritants. Use whichever term you wish.
We were down the market when I was about 9 years old. Some merchant started in with the usual. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
I love Jaheira. She's just amazing. How about we wipe the blood? I can actually do that if you want that. Where's my soap? I do have soap somewhere. Here, 16 bars. I think I never used soap in this game so far, but have a look. Oh. All clean.
No time to rest.
But I gotta say, I think it kinda fits on Lavender's face. So,
someone in half.
final warning. That sounds interesting.
Well, I'm very glad they got.
A missive printed beneath the burning emblem of the Flaming Fist. Deep cool slashes indicate a certain level of irritation on the part of the writer.
Guzzling the water recently. Save some
A residents of Alarathan House, I will remind you once again that the guardianship of the lower city falls exclusively to the Flaming Fist. With additional support from the Sea Watch, we do not require the assistance of any private citizens in the settling of street disputes, no matter how extreme those citizens deem the Watch's response to be. Jort, we've been happy to overlook your mother's association with a certain illegal organization due to your family's service to the city. Do not make us regret that. Ryan, If you're so keen to bust a few skulls, then you're welcome to re-enlist. Signed, Manap Regis, Bloomridge Garrison. Yeah, don't re-enlist. They suck.
I need a
Hey,
quick
Ryan.
word.
No arguing. Just tell me you're well.
I am well.
And Minsc?
Boo is also very well. And happy to see you, Ryan.
And I him. Enough that I'll let him keep his lumbering, sweaty steed inside. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
I can understand that Jaheira wants her family to be safe. But oh boy, I mean, she's been risking her life over and over again. It kind of feels like a hypocrite. I wonder what Lavender would go for. Or like tell her. There are refugees outside the walls. They'll need protection.
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right.
I think that's like somewhat
Leave them to us
safe.
then. If we can't get them past the checkpoints, we'll at least make sure they're watched over if it comes to fighting in the streets. If I have to stay home and babysit, then it's your job to make sure there's still a home to look after. Take what you need, and we'll do the grand reunion when you come back for good.
Oh.
So, lovely as it is to have you back, Mother, go away. You have work to do.
Aye, aye, Commander. Wait, one more thing. There are doppelgangers on our trail. One even went so far as to steal my face.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
Charming. Oh boy.
Might be useful.
I love their relationships. It's amazing. We still have to talk to Jassam.
No. A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court?
This court? One of such evident breeding as I, of House Fluffington, needs no formal announcement.
Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jassam discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryan curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
How not to be a tyrant? Cool kid. Migraine is hitting, unfortunately, I gotta look. Oh no, I hope you will feel better soon. Soon. All the best.
Good, strong root.
For how long?
So, let's see if there's someone else. I mean, we can get some soap here, but I think we can't have enough soap, but hey. And for whatever reason, we can't take that soap bar.
Alright.
How did Ryan end up here? I didn't see her going upstairs. Oh well.
I hope you were hibernating, little cub. I can't think of another reason you wouldn't come down to say hello.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead.
Aww.
They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just Had a few adventures. Like,
She tried to kill me for one. You know what? She tried to kill me for one.
never planning on letting that go, are you?
Nope, never. We broke the curse that had gripped Moonrise Towers for centuries.
Moonrise? Like the place from your stories, Jaheira?
The very same. We can give that one a happy ending after all. Now, Cub, solitude is a wonderful thing, but not too much. Come downstairs and fight with your sisters.
Wait, here. I was keeping this safe.
My Harper pin. Oh, was a certain little sneak thief playing down in my sanctuary?
No.
A rogue in the making. And with that we can go, that we can insert.
You can figure it out.
Yep, she also tells us. Down we go.
Isn't it? Peaceful for the moment.
I hope it gets better soon, June. A dark room helps me when I have one. Same.
Well, I'm very glad.
Coming along nicely there, Flo.
Trying to drink enough. Cold room.
Strong
Dark room. Okay, and here we have the pin slots, so let's insert it. Come on. Nice. And down we go. Jaheira's basement.
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But
Probably.
if you cannot trust me. Take the weight from the pressure plate there.
No, how about we don't do that?
Have no fear.
A glowing
Traps aren't
orb,
meant for you.
but its purpose is unclear.
To stick close, eh?
Minsc. Can you figure it
The
out?
orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
A lot on my mind.
So we could destroy them, but
In it.
really no need to.
With haste.
The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here to aid us.
I really like this place, because it's a little bit
this
of
place,
a...
boo. Minsc has never been invited.
Aww. Because it really just looks like a druidic oasis down here. Hey there, messenger rats. And postmaster badger.
Seems like a good moment to
The
talk.
Archdruid's eyes and ears have fallen away in her absence. I'm training new ones.
Aww. It's a post system.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Thanks for the information.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
Yeah, they basically just tell you a little bit of the city. The holy place is, of course, the House of Elmator. This messenger right here is talking about the Blushing Mermaid. And the first thread was talking about gnomes in the sea. Oh, I also know what that's about. But I'm not going to spoil that so far. But I think it's kind of cute. A badger training some rats. Looks really nice here, Jaheira. Oh. Loose planks. Astarion. Let's disarm this shit. Nice. Close, but hey, we take it. A key. And there we go.
Alright, what now?
Kinda interesting that Jaheira isn't even telling us anything about that. Just waiting for us to figure it out.
What path?
But I mean, that does sound like her, to be honest. The book about the Barspawn saga we already read. Come on, Minsc. Nothing in here. Weird. This burlap sack here kind of seems to be bugged. Can't reach it. Ooh, nice. Shiny gemstones, some gold, some potions. We do take that. Ooh. Staff of the Ram. Once per turn, the blow possibly knocks the foe back 2 meters and stuns them. This has no effect on dragons or huge creatures. I mean, stunning is kind of cool, but we don't have anyone really fighting with staff, so... And with Belm, a scimitar. Which just does a +2 scimitar, so... Sorry.
Jaheira's old weapons. They look strong as ever. Minsc should know. They gave him many bruises over the years.
Interesting, I kind of thought that Jaheira would also comment on that. Here's the pouch. And here we have something interesting. Rite of the Timeless Body. A confused spread of cryptic symbols cobbled together by the same hand, seemingly over years. Neat notations impose order on the chaotic sketches, describing some manner of druidic ritual. Its purpose unclear, and its practice incomplete.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I best ask Jaheira.
I mean, the name kind of gives away what it could be about, right? Jaheira.
Yes?
I found a strange scroll in your sanctuary. Something about a timeless body.
The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations.
If I know we had the talk also when we first time discovered this, I think druids, when they reach like a very high level, kind of automatically get that, like in 5e rules. That they like age, they don't stop aging, but they age like way slower. Let me have a look. Yep, timeless body. It's a feature which usually druids get at level 18. So way beyond what you can reach in this game, which is like level 12. Starting at 18th level, the primal magic that you wield causes you to age more slowly. For every 10 years that pass, your body only ages 1 year. So, you plan to do it?
I make no plans. Only contingencies. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The dead tree plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on.
So does the light.
Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able.
Minsc does not understand the question. You will live forever, Jaheira.
Of course I will, Berserker. And you will sprout soft and golden locks from that shining skull.
I mean, we don't even know anything about the ritual, right? It's only natural to want more life. I think especially like as a drow, you could feel that looking at like half-elves or even humans with like a way shorter lifespan.
Of course. It is our way. Just as it is Death's way to meet us along the path, gently oblivious to whatever it is we want. I spent most of my life fighting those who tried to escape their end. Gatherick, Irenicus, Sarevok. That is not company I would like to keep. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed.
Aww.
I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings, or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well...
That was a long monologue.
That is entirely your problem now, Cub.
It seems like she kind of made her decision, right? I'm just curious about her calling it like a last resort. Like, what are the consequences? It sounds like there will be like a cost or something, right? Enough of all this cup stuff. My people live longer than yours, half-elf. You're not off the hook that easily, Jaheira. I want you around for a long time yet.
I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You're almost certainly going to die first.
Thank you. Why didn't you tell me about your family?
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice?
Oof. Very nice for the family, though. Do you have so little faith in our chance of victory?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact. I hoped to greet my family when all the fighting was done. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryon turn her ire on us both.
And I think that's also something, if you look at like Jaheira and compare it to Halsin. With Jaheira, you have this whole place with a family. Can look a little bit into her past and stuff like that. And for example, with Halsin, you don't have anything like that in the third act, which is a little sad. So, display case. Khalid's gift, who was her husband. While wearing Khalid's gift, Jaheira cannot be cursed. Wisdom +1, which really doesn't help too much, unfortunately. I'm still giving it to her.
A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
Khalid was a decent companion. Just decent, though? Okay, I think that was it. I kind of thought you would be able to get her to talk a little bit more about her husband. But maybe we can talk to her.
Yes?
Nope. Maybe I just feel like she talked more about her husband, and probably you, Alistair, told me more about her last time I played it. It's like, really thought you would talk more about him. This is still such a nice place. Right. The gift gave color to her in the Siege of Dragonspear. Oh. Sometime I really have to try again to play the older games. Or at least watch them.